Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. It is May 15th. I can't believe this month is already half gone. I have so much to do before the end of the month, and I don't know if I'm going to get it all done. So today is weigh-in day. I had an awesome week. I had just a good feeling mentally, physically. After last weekend, my huge binge on Sunday, how crappy I felt on Monday, I had this renewed effort. And I think part of that was because I had a goal to work towards. I had a huge non-scale victory, probably the biggest one yet, yesterday. I did my very first 5K. Now, it's the same distance that I walk every single day of the week, 4, 5, 6 times a week. I wasn't out to break any speed records. I didn't have to be the first one to the finish line. 15 weeks ago, when I decided to do a 5K, I registered that day, and that day was my push to work for something. And yesterday I completed that, and that's a really big deal to me. It ended up being 3.25 miles. I finished in exactly 1 hour. So like I said, no speed records or anything like that. But I'm not out to be the fastest person in the world. I'm just not. It's all about health for me, and it brought me back to remembering like when I was in high school and we had to like complete a mile for physical education or whatever. Of course, at that time, I was very out of shape. I am a severe asthmatic. I've been working with my doctor for a couple of years now. I had an infection in my lungs about 2 years ago, and I ended up in the ICU for 6 days. I had 2 babies at home, and I spent 6 days away from them because of my lungs. And after that, I worked really hard with my doctor to find a new combo of medicine, and my lungs are strong. They'll never be strong enough to run a marathon. They just won't. I was born 10.5 weeks early, and they just never developed the way that they needed to. So, like I said, I'm not out to be a 5-minute mile runner or anything like that, but it's a big deal for me. Like I was going to say, I remember being in high school and having to finish a mile, and it literally used to take me almost an hour to finish a mile run, which I never ran. I always walked. But to be able to do 3+ miles in an hour is an extremely big deal for me. And just starting something like this and being able to complete it with 200 other people was amazing. It was the most exhilarating thing in the world. Even though, we were by far not the last group of people that came through. Everybody who had finished before us were kind of sitting all on the lawn, cheering us on as we came through. It was amazing. I cannot wait to do another one. I am looking around to see if I can find one. This one was about an hour from my home, so I'm looking around to see if I can find one that's a little bit closer. And my long goal for right now is next summer I would like to do a 10K. So that's my driving force right now. Today is my 1-year Weight Watcher anniversary. I've had my ups and downs. I have had good days and good weeks and bad weeks. But it has been the most important and amazing year of my life. Last Sunday, I weighed in at 185.4, which was up from the week before. I can't even remember how much it was up, but it was up. It caused a complete and utter spiral. By Monday morning, I was up to 187.4. So, and I know a lot of that was probably sodium and water, but Monday morning, 187.4. As of this morning, I was at 185 on the dot. So I'm 0.4 down from Sunday and I'm 2.4 down from Monday. I will take it. I have not had a loss in a couple of weeks. I worked really hard this week and I made great choices. I exercised. I got all my water in. And mentally, I felt better. And I think that that's where a lot of my success this week came from. I didn't do anything real different. I just followed plan and tried to feel good in my head. So overall, on my Weight Watchers journey, as of today, now I've lost a little bit more, a couple of pounds, but those are forgotten. We're going to move forward today like it's a new day. As of today, I've lost 65 pounds in 1 year, which is 1.2 pounds a week on average. How can you be mad at that? Some weeks I lost 3 or 4 pounds, some weeks I gained, some weeks I didn't lose anything. But as a whole year, I lost 1.2 pounds a week. It's very healthy. It's a very steady pace. It's a very realistic pace, and I'm going to take it. I'm going to be proud of what I've accomplished in the last year. The non-scale victories that I've had outweigh that. I went sliding this winter with my kids, climbed up and down the hill. I've never been able to do that before. I have gone from a size 22 jean to the last pair that I just bought were a size 12. I have lost so many inches that I don't even know because I never did my measurements until pretty recently. I'm more confident, I'm more happy, I'm more healthy, I have energy to play with my kids. I'm winning in this journey, and I'm going to continue to push, I'm going to continue to succeed, and I'm going to continue to fight. The bad weeks will come and the bad weeks will go, but overall, my life is headed in the direction that I need it to. And that's all that matters. I never wanted this to be a quick fix. I knew starting day one that it was going to be a slow, healthy journey that I will carry through the rest of my life. And I'm prepared for that. And I'm okay for that. So yeah, I'm doing wonderful. I feel better mentally today. This week has been great. The 5K yesterday really inspired me to just keep going. This last week, I did go back to just my 30 daily points, but I did use all 30 of them every single day. I tried to implement some of the same principles that I did when I added the extra few. I ate good, healthy meals, and in between meals, I tried to stick to healthy fats and high proteins, fruits and vegetables. Instead of a lot of fluff food, I'm not going to say I didn't eat any popcorn last week or any cheese puffs or anything like that. I ate a few, but I tried really hard not to spend my extra points in a day just on fluff food to use them. I need to use them to fuel my body. And I went to bed at night feeling satisfied, full, feeling like my day mattered. So I'm going to continue doing that this week. Stick to the 30. I am going to implement the 3-2-1 for fruit this week just to try and shake things up. So today I'm going to have 3. I'm going to keep my 3 big days to weigh-in day in the middle of the week. So 3-2-1, 3-2-1.
What you feel like 6 a day?
I've also been doing a lot of research. I had a woman, Suzanne Johnson, I think. If I didn't get it right, I'm really sorry. I know your first name is Suzanne. You comment on a lot of my videos. I so appreciate the encouragement and the support and the advice, and I couldn't do this without the support of everybody out there. So Suzanne asked me if I had ever heard of refeeds. Now, I hadn't. And I started doing some research, and I talked with, just a second. I hadn't ever heard of it. I talked with my personal trainer friend that I met a couple weeks ago, and I've been doing extensive YouTube search. I've watched a ton of videos. I have talked with my friend who's a trainer. I've read a lot of articles on Google about it. Refeeds are a planned, quote unquote, Lori, I'm not using it, this is what I have found, a quote unquote cheat day. It is not a free-for-all. It is not a eat whatever you want day. It is a higher caloric, carb-wise, day that you work into your plan. Some people do them once a week. Some people do them once every 2 weeks. Some people only do them once a month. It is actually very recommended for people who have been on a weight loss journey for an extended period of time. As I just stated, I have been at this for a year. And roughly, well, at least since November, when Smart Points rolled out, my points have been the same. A couple weeks ago, I started counting calories too, just to get an idea of what was going in and what was coming out burn-wise. My calories are pretty steady every single day. So your body gets used to that amount of calories and that amount of energy burned. So a refeed day is when you pick higher carb foods, pasta, pancakes, even higher carb fruits and vegetables. You pre-plan it, and I think if I remember, I don't have my notes in front of me, but I think it's supposed to be something like 30% more carbs / calories than your regular day. My regular day runs around between 1,300 and 1,500 calories. So on a refeed day, I would want to go almost up to 2,000, 2,300, something like that. I think I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to pick one day a week, and I think I'm going to try to do it on Sundays. For a couple of weeks, I'm going to try to refeed on Sundays. I don't know if it'll work. I think if it's planned and thought about and not a free-for-all, eat what I want, use all my weeklies, blah, 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 I think it really could work. Like I said, I've done a lot of studying on it this week. I'm not flying by the seat of my pants. But I've also been watching a lot of other people's weight loss journey. Kirsten from Miss Kale the Way just started a new diet, a new food plan. It's called the 17-day diet. Now, it's not just 17 days. It is a whole structured program. I asked her to send me all the links. I don't know that it's something I'm going to try right now, but I want to try and start implementing certain things from different parts. There are reasons that diets and programs are set up the way that they are. The program that Kirsten is on regulates, at least the first phase of this 17-day diet, regulates your body's sugar. She's not allowed any sugar, and she's allowed 2 servings of fruit a day. And on this plan, your fruit needs to be consumed by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've heard of this in other plans too. So I'm going to start this week at least trying to either 3, 2, 1, whatever day it is, to have my fruit done by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to do the best that I can to watch my carb intake after lunch. I'm going to make the lowest carb options that I can. That advice came from my trainer friend that I met. She said that when she's training, she does not eat carbs, starches, not necessarily carbs. She still eats fruits and vegetables and stuff, but starches, potatoes, rice, pasta, wraps, things like that. She does not eat them after lunch. I can't say that that's always feasible for me, but I'm going to make the best carb options that I can, and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep making the best choices that I can. I am going to continue exercising, continue getting my steps in. I posted a picture on Instagram last night, and I will try and remember to insert it at the end of this video. I finally, after like 3 weeks of not hitting it, I hit my Fit Point goal this week. My Fit Point goal right now is 131 Fit Points per week. Last night I ended up with 135. Of course, I've been packing and moving boxes, which on a regular basis, I only track my steps in a day. However, I've been packing and carrying boxes and moving furniture and things like that. And that is something that most of the time my tracker does not catch because my arms aren't moving. They're steady. They're holding something. I don't get those steps. I talked with the expert last week, and she told me that if I'm doing strenuous activity for a good extended period of time, go in the living room, please, okay? Right now. Right now. Anyway, sorry. If you're doing pretty heavy physical work for an extended period of time in the day, she told me to count that separately. So I did have quite a few points from that this week, like 3 or 4 points a day on the days that I worked really hard packing and carrying boxes. But I ended up with something like 101,000 steps last week. Awesome. I can't even express to you. It felt good, like I said, in the last couple of weeks. Even though I've gotten my 10,000 steps every day, I have not hit my Fit Point goal, and I did last night, and I was super excited. So that's it today. I had an awesome week. I feel renewed. I feel energetic. 1 year down. Tomorrow, today, I don't know, technically today is my 1 year, so is today number 1 of my 2nd year, or is that tomorrow? I don't really know. Anyways, I'm ready to start fresh. I'm ready to set new goals. I am ready to work hard and kick ass and be great. So thank you to everybody for the support. I have said it 1,000 times, but I couldn't do it without you. This community is amazing. I have met some of the most amazing people. Okay, maybe met is a rough word. I haven't actually met most of you in person, but I have gained some amazing friends, a whole new support system. It makes me feel very blessed to be a part of something so much bigger than me, with a group of people who just want to support each other. I have made some great friends, and I will continue to be blessed with their friendship for a long time. So for today, this is it. I'll see you guys this week, and I hope everybody's having a fabulous day. Stay awesome this week. Bye, guys.